How's everyone doing today? We are talking today about the six healing sounds. And this is something that um, really helps resonate the vibration in our body. And it's really one of the forefronts of traditional Chinese medicine because it really helps our body to understand our emotions and take anger, seriousness, worry, fear, doubt, all those emotions. And so those emotions those fear-based emotions can release toxic chemicals in our body, where the joy-based uh, emotions create oxytocin, the good chemical. And the thing is, we've realized that animals in nature release healing sounds, and they found that the ancients found that the vibration of certain sounds switch on certain organs in our body. And they can use this sound to clear these negative emotion, like negative and fear from our spleen, anger from our liver, and sadness um, and grief from our kidneys and lungs. And it transforms these negative emotions into positive ones. So, about this method, it is a very calming sound. We do them pretty naturally. They date back to the 4th century AD, and it's recorded in the Record of Longevity by Dao Hong. And they say there's many different interpretations of it, and there are, I've seen. The method we're going to be using today incorporates a certain posture with breath, intention, and sound, and light. So it's used to clear this negative energy out and purge. And the light will bring positive, virtuous energy into these organs, and that's tonifying. And so we do a purging and tonifying method. It's a healing meditation. And so, how to make these sounds? And you can do them anytime, anywhere. A lot of us just do them naturally. So, just let's review the sounds and the according organs. The six healing sounds corresponds to the five yin organs and the triple warmer. The first organ is the lungs. It helps us to release and let go. The lungs are affected by sadness, grief. Their virtue is courage, and their light is white. The sound is s, like you're going to say snake. S. The next organ is the kidneys. The kidneys are affected by fear and shock, and their virtue is peace and tranquility, and their color is beautiful blue light. The next organ is the kidneys, and the kidneys are affected by fear and shock. Their virtue is peace and tranquility, and the color is blue light. The kidney sound is choo. It's kind of like rushing water or blowing out a candle. Choo, choo. Next is the liver. The liver is affected by anger and stress. The positive virtue is kindness and generosity. And so when we use the sound, we transform stress into kindness and relaxation. So the color is emerald green, and the sound is shh, like you're telling someone to be quiet. Shh. Just calm a baby. Shh. The next one is the heart sound. And the heart is the emperor of all of our body, and it's affected by hatred. Its virtue is love. So we use the sound to transform hatred into love and joy. And the color is red light, and the sound is ha. Next is our spleen. And the spleen carries the frequency of worry and doubt. And we use the sound to transform it into trust and security. The color of the spleen is golden yellow light, and the sound is whoo, kind of guttural on your throat. Whoo. You kind of feel it coming out from within. Now, it's important when you make the sound that they're not just a vibration from your mouth. You feel them coming up from your body and vibrate out. The last sound is the triple warmer. And this is one, a special one. It's very important to regulate our energy and to balance the energy down into our body. The color is purple light and the sound is he. And so now that we know those sounds, let's get ready, get a water wherever you are. We're going to sit on a chair today or on the floor. Um, it's good to do them maybe to do it before a Qigong practice, or you can do it anytime if you accumulate some stress. It really helps to promote sleep. So anytime like you can't sleep at night, get up and your body kind of intuitively knows the sounds it needs to make. Like a lot of times I drive, I have spleen chi deficiency. So my body just wants to do the spleen sound, right? And it just releases that sound of our spleen. And I do it a lot when I'm driving. So find a comfortable seated position. Comfortable position. We are going to be seated. Sit towards the edge of the chair. Feel that both feet are firmly planted on the ground. You're sit like in the center of the chair, not in the middle. You're not in the center, I mean, you're on the edge. And so you have 25% on the right foot, 25% on the left, 25% on the right sit bone, 25% on your left sit bone. And just get this sense of stability and support with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Tuck your tailbone under. Now feel your lumbar spine opening. Bring your shoulders up and bring them down. A nice sympathetic sigh. Ah. Tuck your chin slightly in. Feel the back of your neck open. Now let's bring our palms together and palms together and the thumb and sternum touching. Close your eyes. And now a gentle smile. Feel the smiling energy just spreading through your eyes, shining through your heart. And now just sink down into your lower abdomen. You're on the edge of the chair. Nice deep breath. Connect not your mind or breath, your heart. Let's unify our three minds into one. Let's begin the practice. We're going to first do our lung sound. Place your hands in front of your lungs. Take a nice deep breath and connect to your lungs. How are your lungs taking in life? How are they letting go of life? Our lungs store sadness, grief, and depression. So look into your lungs and notice what is there. What is really there? And we can delete any old programs, any old pent-up emotion by looking left and right with our eyes. So close your eyes. Now look down into your lung. And now move your eyes left and right, straight head, looking, your head is straight, your eyes are looking down, and then they start looking left and right as they're down, closed, and deleting. Now, spiral clockwise. Now, with your hands and your eyes now, have your eyes closed. I know it's hard to see me and what I'm doing in my eye. So on an inhale now, let's draw our hands up over our head. Pull your elbows up slightly. This right through our thumb, this stimulates our lung meridian. Feel that into the thumb. Inhale again now, and let's make the sound. Sss. Letting it all out. You can look up and now relax your hands down onto your knees, just releasing it down into Mother Earth to digest. Rock a little with your sacrum. Smile. Feel this great transformation happening in your body of release. Now, again, bring your hands in front of the lungs. So close your eyes. And now look down into your lungs. And then now look right and left, right and left. And then spiral the hands clockwise, up and around. Nice deep breathing as you're going up and down. This spiraling energy. We're transforming any fear, any grief and sadness into new inspiration. That's what the lungs do. Now we'll release again with the sound. So inhale, draw the arms up over the head, and then look up and face the sky. Pull your elbows back. Exhale. Pull that thumb out. Look up. Feel that nice stretch. And now release that crowd, that cloudy gray energy that gets crowded in our mind. That's must have wanted me to say crowd. It gets crowded. Let it go. You don't need it. Release it. So now bring your hands up to your eyes. And now feel this connection between your eyes and your lungs. So let's rotate our hands. We're deleting the program. So hands left and right. So rather than circle, let's go left and right. And have your eyes go left and right. So we're forgiving and forgetting, releasing, let it go. All right, now spiral the hands right in front of our face, spiraling the chi through our brain, releasing any stagnation. Good. So the last time we'll make the sound. Inhale, hands up, look up. And then let it down. Now bring them over the lungs. Now breathe into your lungs. Imagine bright white light shining into your lungs. You feel calm and righteousness. Smile at your lungs. Feel them very happy. You really have breath filled with light. The next organ is our kidneys. So let's warm our kidneys up. Warm your hands up. Kidneys don't like to be cold, so we always want to warm them up. Now place them over your kidneys. Nice warm hands over the kidneys, warming them up. Take a nice deep breath here into our lower abdomen. Breathe into your kidneys, smile into your kidney. How are they taking in life today? How are they releasing life? Look into your kidneys and notice if there's any fear, insecurity, any cold energy that's laying there that you may sense. We can delete any of those old programs. And so we can delete it by looking left and right. So With your eyes closed here, look left and right, straight ahead. Your head is not moving, but your eyes are looking left and right, left and right. And now you can spiral your eyes. And so I'd like you to make little circles on the back of your little circles. And then close as your eyes are closed, make the circles of your eyes as well. So what we're going to do now is bring our legs together. We're going to use that bubbling spring point. Now let's open your eyes here, open your hands and wrap them around your knees. And we're going to exhale doing the sound. Till it all comes out. Now relax your hands and release any negative energy from our kidneys. Just release it into Mother Earth. Now you can close your eyes, rock a little, smile. Now bring your hands over your kidneys. Now look down into your kidneys with your eyes closed. And now begin to move your eyes back and forth, deleting any old programming. As you're breathing, tongue in the roof of the mouth, any trauma, fear, insecurity is gone. Moving your eyes right and left and breathe. And now spiral your hands, spiral your eyes as they go around. And that's a hard thing to do with our brain and our body together. And it's really good for that proprioception. So let's open our eyes. Inhale here, gather your knees, and then exhale with the sound. And relax now. Let go into Mother Earth. She knows what to do. All that stagnant energy. Now bring your hands in front of your brain and feel this link in our mind and our kidney. Let's delete that program because the brain holds things that we don't need. And so look left and right, deleting those old programs. You're forgiving, we're forgetting, we're just releasing. We no longer need. As each breath, our chi is being directed, it knows now because you have to control it. Spiral the hands clockwise. Circulate this, bringing a clear, bright mind. And then we'll make the sound. So lift your bubbling spring. Feet are lifted up. Nice deep breath in and release. Now bring your hands over your kidneys. Now imagine bright blue light emanating in your kidneys, shining in this beautiful sea of chi, being controlled by you. You have this inner peace in your kidneys right now, calm, gentle, no fear. Smile at your kidneys. They're happy. Smile at them. They're vibrant and filled with light. Our next organ is the liver. So let's place our hands over our liver, right under your floating rib on the right side. It's the largest organ in our body. It holds our blood, moves our blood, refines our blood. Take a nice deep breath into your liver. Smile at your liver. So with our eyes closed now, look down into your liver. And notice if you feel any frustration, any anger, any pent-up tension. Might be a little hot even. Our liver reacts towards stress. Maybe you don't feel anything at all. But stress is there when our liver is not awakened. So we can move this pent-up anger. So let's look to the left and right, eyes still closed. Keep moving the eyes back and forth. Now look down at you're looking down, back. Any frustration, breathe while you're doing it, pent-up anger. Now spiral that energy. And we're going up and over, up to the left and over to the right. Nice flow of energy here. And then we'll release with the sound. Interlace your hands. Draw your hands up over your head, facing the sky. And then lean to the left here. And then on the exhale, make the sound shh. And come back to center. And then release that cloudy, gray, yucky energy. Cloudy. Now rock back and forth on your sacrum. And then when you're ready, hands in front of your liver. Look down into your liver, deleting any of those old programming. Left and right, left and right, left and right, and then spiral. We're transforming anger, frustration into kindness and generosity. And our body knows now we don't want that anger and frustration. We want the kindness and generosity. So interlace your finger, draw your hands up, interlace your fingers, and then up over your head to your right side. Shh. Back to center and let it go. Back down to Mother Earth. Now let's bring our hands in front of the brain and feel this connection between our mind and our liver. We're going to delete any old programming in our brain that's attached to our liver. So left and right, eyes closed here, left and right. Nice, deep, even breathing, left and right. We're forgiving, forgetting, letting go. All those old habits that we thought we needed. Our brain thought we needed, let them go. So our brain just can't grab them and we're not in control. Bring generosity and kindness in. So always your brain is approaching everything with generosity and kindness, not negativity, fear. Now open your eyes, inhale, and now let's make the sound. Shh. Bring your hands up over your head. Shh. And release. All right, hands over the liver. Smile at your liver. And now we're imagining bright emerald green light. It's just like sunlight shining on the tops of these beautiful emerald green trees in the forest. Picture that. Smile at your liver. Be grateful for all the things your liver does for you, nourishing your blood. And see your liver smiling back at you. It's filled with light. It now knows what to do. It doesn't want to hold that stagnation any longer. Our liver is the wood element, and wood feeds fire, and the fire element is the heart element. So now let's place our hands over our heart. Let's take a nice deep breath to our heart organ. What's going on in our heart right now? What's really here right now? Notice if you have any impatience, busyness, maybe hatred. I don't like the word busy even. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you have some real deep old hurts. You can delete any of those old programs, all those old pent-up emotions, by looking left and right. So close your eyes. Look down now into your heart organ and look left and right, head straight ahead. Your eyes are closed and just looking left and right, down at your heart, deleting anything. And now spiral, moving your hands in the prayer position up and around. Our heart doesn't like to hold emotions. It's an energy center for giving energy and receiving energy. It doesn't want to hold it. Feel the energy moving. It's a yin organ, so it doesn't like to hold. It doesn't hold anything. So now we're going to release with the heart sound. So we're going to draw our arms over our head, interlace, lean to the right, inhale, and we're going to release the sound, ha. Come back down to center, release, and put your hands down and release. Let Mother Earth do what she knows what to do. Can rock a little bit, smile. She knows what to do. Give it to her. She's your trusty companion. So now bring your hands in front of your heart. Now let's delete. Now slow down and close your eyes and breathe, and out. Look left and right. Look down at your heart, deleting any of those old programs. Left and right. Now spiral clockwise, transforming all that arrogance, hatred into love and joy, appreciation in our heart. Now we'll release with the sound. So let's draw our hands up over the head and then lean to the right. Ha. Exhale down and feel dark, any gray energy coming down to be recycled. Breathe into it. Now bring your hands in front of the brain and feel this link between your mind and your heart. We'll delete any old program right now. Our brain likes to hold things, to sit there for when we're not in control. It then takes control. So release that. Forgive and forget and release. So it only has the things that it really needs for loving kindness when it needs to take control of you. Now round clockwise, releasing that chi, stagnation. Circling your eyes. And now again, we'll make the sound. Inhale, hands up. To the left. Ha. And release down to Mother. Now hands over the heart. Now imagine bright red light shining through your heart, It has love, joy, and appreciation as the first line of defense. Smile at your heart. Oh, I needed heart release. I just burped. I'm so sorry. That's what will happen. You'll hear popping, clicking, and burping if there's release, especially if a great release needs to happen. Fire creates earth, and the organ of the earth is the spleen, and the stomach is the yang organ. So let's put our hands over our spleen on the left side, right over the other floating rib. Take a nice deep breath right here. Connect to your spleen. How's your spleen taking in life? How is it letting go? That's your stomach and digestion. Close your eyes now, and now look down into your spleen. And now notice if there's any worries, any vibration towards doubt. You can delete these old programs, these deep emotions that no longer serve us. So right and left with our eyes, right and left, delete those old programmings that our spleen wanted to hold on to. And now spiral clockwise, nice smooth flow of energy through our spleen. And now we're ready to release with the sound. So bring your hands over your spleen or your liver. Oh, yeah, there we are. And now we're going to lift up by our spine. Inhale and exhale. And then release. Now rock and let it go. I wasn't real clear on where I wanted that. You kind of want it to the stomach. And so you want that connection. So rock your sacrum back and forth. Feel that energy releasing. Slow it down. And again, bring your hands in front of the spleen. And then look down into your spleen. Back and forth. Feel into your spleen. Now spiral. Nice, gentle transformation happening. We're transforming that worry and doubt, anxiety into trust, fairness, acceptedness. Now we're going to release with the sound. So let's wrap our hands over now near our stomach and spleen. Push in here. Kind of right under your floating rib. And relax and down. Let go. Now bring your hands over your brain and feel the connection you have between your mind and the spleen organ. And now move your hands left and right. Your eyes are going left and right. And now spiral your hands clockwise around your head, deleting any of those old programs in our brain. Your mind is becoming clearer and clearer, brighter and brighter, open to new possibilities. So now bring your hands over your spleen. Inhale, press in, look up. Hands down, and exhale, release. Now hold your hands over the spleen. Smile at your spleen. Now imagine bright yellow light. Look into your spleen organ, just like sunlight shining with this golden warmth. into your spleen. Breathe in that beautiful golden light. Feel the frequency of trust, stability, and fairness. Smile at your spleen. It's happy, smiling at you. You're giving it direction. It's filled with light now, where it was cloudy before. Finally, we're going to balance all this energy with our triple warmer. So now I would like you to lean back into your chair and then bring your hands up. Exhale down. He. The sound balances the temperature in our upper and lower brain. As you exhale, feel any heat washing down our body. He. Let it all out. Again, inhale, and then make the sound. He. Exhale, release. Mother knows what to do. Now, bring your hands over your lower dantians. Cup your thumbs together and let's bring all this energy together. Now let's spiral our hands clockwise 36 times. This spreads the chi. I wasn't going clockwise. Now, as you spiral 36 times, feel all the energy moving through all your organs, your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, your heart, and your spleen. Energy moving through our endocrine system. Feel the gland, our pituitary, our pineal, our thymus, our thyroid, our vagus nerve attaches all of it. Our sexual organ, our ovaries, our prostate. Allow this energy to go to every cell in our body. And now circle counterclockwise. 24 times, not 36. We're removing the programming, remember. And now I'd like you to begin, as you're reducing the numbers, to go smaller and smaller and smaller until you get right by your navel, smiling at your lower dantian. Feel this energy now. Store all this good chi. You're balanced, centered, and full of life. This life force energy and you are one. It knows your bidding now of loving and kindness and generosity. That's its first go-to now because you removed all the stagnation. Your brain will go when you're not in control. It will just take over, by the way. We don't want that. We want our brain to, when it does take control, when we're not always in control, right? Sometimes we lose self-control. And when that happens, our brain takes over. And then it grabs those old programs that we no longer want, but our brain doesn't know that because they're not deleted. You just deleted them. So sit here in that. Nice deep breath. Feel the softness in your body. Put your feet a little closer together like bamboo in the wind. And now just release from your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips, your chest and sacrum, your shoulders soft. You're breathing nice and soft in and out. Your mind now is clear. It sees the way forward. Breathe. You are released from any further trauma. Thank you for joining me with the 6 healing sounds. Bye for now.